Good morning. So today I want to look at the 4 types of pranayama. We basically have 4 types of pranayama, and it's all about how it affects the central nervous system. Whether we're balancing the central nervous system, exciting it, tranquilizing it, or we're doing another aspect of the body, which is cleansing. And another way I can describe cleansing is detoxification, eliminating stagnation from the body. So this morning, I'm just going to start with my normal warm-up, and we're going to have a focus on cleansing types of pranayama. So create some space and please lie on the floor. You're going to need enough space for your arms to come over your head. And let's start with the palms facing down, next to your body. Now begin to take some slow and steady breaths in through the nose. So as you breathe in, feel your belly rising up. Feel the ribs expanding, the heart lifting. And then we reverse the process. We start exhaling, drawing the navel in. Feeling the ribs move closer together and the chest sinking. And then we start again, inhaling through the belly, opening up through the rib cage, lifting up through the heart. And like a wave, we begin exhaling. And you're going to be looking for a very soft whisper in the back of your throat. And my best way of describing pranayama is imagine that you want the air to flow like very small waves coming in on a bay. Here we want to practice emptying the lungs, getting all the stale air out, which brings in this quality of detoxification and cleansing and the removal of stagnation from the body, which these days everyone's pretty much on lockdown. Is very, very important. So one more breath like this in the belly, coming up through the body like a wave, and then drawing the belly in. Feel the ribs moving closer and the chest sinking. Now with your palms facing down, slowly inhale. Begin lifting the arms over the head until the back of your hands hit the floor. Pause, and then begin exhaling, pulling the belly in. So we're going to do this 4 more times. And try to synchronize the movement of your breath with the movement of your arms. Also be mindful of the speed of your breath. So you should finish your inhale as the back of the hands hit. You should finish your exhale completely as the palms come to the ground. Be mindful not to breathe in half of the air very quickly. Regulate it. Pranayama is controlling the breath. Total breath awareness. So one more like this. Then we're going to move to what I like to call Ekapada Apana Asana. So I'll be working with one leg. So the arms inhale over the head. Then you're going to pull the left knee up, catch it, and as you exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, extend the arms and legs out. And with the exhale, draw the right knee up, nose to knee. Move at the same consistent speed. And this is the ultimate waste removal asana. According to Deskachara, you'll find this asana basically in almost every yoga therapy sequence. This accentuates the exhale and compression. It also releases the spine. Two more each side. One more each side. So here's going to be my last one. And bring the arms back alongside the hips. And go ahead and bend both your knees. Let's bring the feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart and parallel. From here, bend the elbows. So the elbows drive down next to the rib cage and the fingers point up. So we're going to work on tilting the pelvis as we lift the hips. So go ahead and exhale everything. Pull the navel in and slowly roll the spine up, pushing the pelvis up, driving the elbows down. And then as you exhale, roll the spine down and release the hips last. Inhale, tilting the pelvis, rolling up. Exhale, rolling down. 5 more like this. More. 2 more. Now we're going to go to full pranayama. Both arms extend. Yeah. Now we're going to be squeezing into a ball, bringing the head between the knees. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze into a ball. Inhale, arms extend, head back on the floor. Deep exhalation. Deep inhalation. Deep exhale. And deep inhale. Last one. Now, leaving the legs, pull the toes in, 2 90-degree angles, and the arms 90 degrees at the sides. We'll begin rotating from right to left. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, allow the knees to drop left, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, slowly up to center. Exhale, transition to the right, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, slowly up. And transition to the other side. So we just gently let the head always turn in the opposite direction, creating an opening spiral in the spine. It's okay if one of your shoulders lifts a bit, but let the left arm be heavy. When the knees drop left, let the right arm be heavy. One more each side. And last one. Come up to center, please. Bend the knees, feet back on the ground, and let the legs extend. Now, let's bring the hands in front of the heart, and then let's bring the bottoms of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana. Allow the knees to fall out to the side. I'm going to demonstrate the first one. So as you exhale, you want to slowly draw the navel in, roll the spine up, reaching for the toes. And as you inhale, slowly come back. So, let us begin. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, roll the spine up, reaching forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let's extend forward. Inhale back. Exhale it, reach forward. Inhale back. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now let's go for the left knee. Let's go for the right knee. So we start working the transverse abdominals left and right and left. Last one, right. And we can bring the hands back on the floor, bring the knees up, and let the legs extend. Take a few easy breaths before we move on. Now, both legs together, both hands alongside the hips. So I'll demonstrate first. On the inhale, the arms slowly lift above the head. And then on the exhale, the legs lift 90 degrees and the hands are at the sides of the hips. So let's begin all together, starting with the palms down at the sides, legs extended. And on the inhale, let's bring the arms overhead. On the exhale, legs at 90 degrees, hands at the side. Inhale, lower, legs lower, arms overhead. So you want to synchronize the movement of the breath with the movement of the body. So they become one thing. Three more. Legs lower, hands back at the sides. So the next movement we're going to do is the rocking forward and back. We're going to pull the knees into the chest and we're going to hug them in. We want to roll from the sacrum through the shoulder blades, keeping the spine round. Yeah? So take a breath in and exhale. And slowly just rocking back and forth, hovering at the top. And you can stay up from here. So, now we're going to start the floor portion of our morning workout. So use a pillow if you need to, so you can elevate the hips. Yeah. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart. On the next inhale, let's extend the arms up. Turn the palms out and slowly lower, pulling the belly in. Turn the palms up And let's begin reaching up towards the sky, creating length. And with the exhale, drawing the arms down, emptying the lungs. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, extending. Exhale, lower. One more. And exhale. Now only the right arm lifts. Keep extending as you lean out to the left. Inhale, let the arm lift. Exhale, lower down. Let's move to the left side. Inhale, extending, reaching upwards. Exhale, leaning to the right. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Right arm. And extending left. Inhale, up. And slowly lower. Left arm rises. And extend to the right. Inhale. And lower. Now bring your hands in front. The movements look like this. This is the inhalation. And this is the exhale, drawing the navel in. Hold the breath as you drag the hands back. And then inhaling up. So we're going to do 5 of these. Take a moment, center yourself. Now, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, draw the belly in and extend forward. Hold the breath as you drag back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, extending forward. Hold the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So let's just do 2 more in silence. Last one. Inhale the arms up. Here's where we break the pose and lower down. Great. Now, bring your hands under your knees. We're going to start to pull forward and down, and then we're going to lean back. So it looks like this, a little bit like cat to cow. We're going to focus on opening up the gallbladder meridian, the superficial sideline here. So, hands under the knees. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, pull forward and down. Grab the top of the knees, inhale, let the arms extend, lean back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. So 3 more. Two more. Last one. Come back to neutral. Great. Lean back and let us cross the legs the opposite way. Be sure to pull the buttocks out. Now, let's start with the reverse. So I'll demonstrate really quickly. As you exhale, we want to extend forward. As you inhale, pivoting from the hips up. Hold the breath as you draw down. Exhale, extend. Inhale up. And that will be our sequence. So starting here in Samastiti, take a breath in. And as you exhale, extend forward, draw the navel in. Inhale, pivot up from the hips. Hold the breath. Exhale. Long inhale. Halt the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. One more after this. And release the hands down. So we're going to come back to the opposite side here, opening up the hips. So take a breath in. Exhale and pull forward. Inhale, lean back. So your chin drops to the chest, navel in, pulling forward and down. The chin begins to pull away, arms extend. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Last one forward. Last one back. And then come up to a neutral back, neutral spine. Take a few moments, just breathe, feel, experience whatever's happening in your body. So we've got two more warm-ups that I'd like to do before we start with our pranayama practice, yeah? Placing the fingers here, and I'd like to give Leslie Kaminoff credit for this. It's a modification from his warrior sequence. What we want to do is spiral the thumb and pinky. And it looks a bit like this. So as you exhale, you spiral the thumb and pinky with the fingers bright and extended. The chin drops. We turn as far as we can. On the inhale, we let the elbows bend a little and pull the chin away from the chest, leaning back. So this is the exhale. This is the inhale. Good. So what we're going to do is open up all of the insertion points along the side of the neck, into the sternum, and into the upper thoracic spine. Just releasing all the tension, working with the spindle reflex. So inhale, let's bring the arms up parallel to the floor. Now, take a breath in. We start by going forward as you exhale, navel in. As you inhale, lean back, reverse. Exhale, going forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale, reverse. Continue. Turn the thumb and pinky as much as you can. Keep the fingers extended. Rotate through the fingers, not your wrist. Particularly good for all the working at home we're all doing. One more. And release and bring the hands back alongside. Just take a few long, steady breaths. Breathe, feel, observe the sensations in your body. So we're going to move to cleansing. So the first cleansing pranayama that I'd like to do is something called Bhastrika. And we're going to bring it into moving asana. So we're going to do Bhastrika, which is the forceful pushing out of the belly on the inhale and the forceful exhalation. Yeah? In a stationary pose, it looks like this. But we're going to use the added enhancement of the shape, moving back and forth between seated cat to cow. So we'll start slowly and then we'll gradually increase speed. At the very end, we're going to take a deep breath in when I let you know. We're going to hold the breath, draw the navel up, squeeze the anus, drop the chin to the chest. And I recommend you hold the breath for as long as you're comfortable before you explode. When you start exhaling, slowly lift the chin as you let the air go, and then breathe normally for a few breaths. You might find yourself dizzy, you might find yourself lightheaded. I would not recommend it for anybody with a heart condition or with extremely high blood pressure, okay? Because it is actually quite stimulating. It is both a cleansing and revitalizing pranayama. So, starting with your hands on the knees. On the inhale, lift your chin, belly falls out. Slowly exhale, round the spine. Now, a little faster. A little faster. Picking up speed. Five more. Slow it down. Slower. Slowest inhale and hold. Navel in, anus squeezes, chin drops to the chest. Slowly release. Now let's do the same practice, but stationary, without moving forward and back. Just be mindful that your shoulders should not rise up and down, that the movement is coming from the diaphragm contracting and relaxing. So the belly is pushing out, the belly is pulling in. Yeah? So there's always this downward movement of the diaphragm. On your inhale, it draws down. On your exhale, it comes right back up into this dome shape. Yeah? So, once again, we'll do 30 rounds, and then we'll do something called kumbhaka, which is breath retention. This is the holding of the breath. Yeah? And what we're doing also is Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha. It's what we call the Great Lock, which seals the energy and contains it from escaping either downward or upward. So it radiates out here in the abdominal cavity where the vast majority of our organs and hormones are. I'm sorry, the thoracic cavity, the entire upper body and lower belly. So let's take a breath in. And let's begin, but slowly. Once again, observe the sensations in your body. So now, drop your hands behind you, lean back, let's cross the legs the other way. So as an intermezzo, we're going to continue on with this releasing of the hips. Yeah. So just follow me, hands under the knees. Then as you exhale, pull forward and down. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Now here comes the change, lean back. Next time, forward. Drop your hands behind you, crisscross the legs the other way. Exhale, forward. Lean back, crisscross the legs the other way. Exhale, forward. Let's go to the other side. Now, diamond shape. Grab the feet, pull forward. Legs straight. Grab the feet, pull forward. Diamond. Legs extended. Diamond. Legs extended. Diamond. Legs extended. Last one, diamond. Last time, extended. And just lean back. You can just shake the legs a little bit. Move the ankles, do some intelligent mobility. Great. Now, the last cleansing practice, just go ahead, cross your legs any way you like, is something called Bastrika. So it's slightly different from Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati means that we're pulling the belly out and pulling it in. Bastrika, which has more of a cleansing effect because it sends these shock waves through the abdominal cavity. It gets all the sediment that normally settles when you sleep, or if you have a sedentary life, it starts to get this movement of energy. In Hatha Yoga, we call it samana prana, this outward radiation of energy, which stimulates the healing process and detoxification. The primary focus of yoga therapy is generally to get whatever is in the body that doesn't belong there out. So we're always looking at cleansing as a way of vitality. So, starting with the hands on the knees, it's a very sharp exhale and the belly falls out naturally. Yeah? So you don't push it out, you just let it go. It looks like this for me to demonstrate. And be mindful that you don't do this. Yeah? We're breathing with our belly, not our shoulders. So, leave the hands on the knees if you want to come into Jhana Mudra, thumb and first finger. Either hands either up or down. The chin lightly falls, not completely, but lightly. The head slightly tilted downward. Nice long spine. So, let's do 30 rounds, relatively slow. Breathe in. And let's begin. Same as before, anus, navel, chin. As you release, slowly let your chin rise, and then once again breathe. Normally, observe the sensations in your body. Great, so that concludes the morning warm-up and the pranayama practice. We went through Bastrika, we went through Kapalabhati, and so just take a few moments. You can lie on your back, maybe set your timer for a few moments, and just let your nervous system calm down. To really tranquilize the body, to move into this space of deeper relaxation, you can simply lie on your back, and then I want you to just slowly take these long, steady breaths in, like small waves moving in and out on a small bay. And what you want to slowly start to do is extend the exhalation, so the exhale becomes slowly, gradually, twice as long as your inhale rather. So the exhale becomes the dominant breath, and it is longer, up to 2 times longer than the inhale. And then keep reminding yourself not to hold on. So each time you breathe out, feel your entire body soften, becoming quieter, more still. Allow the feet to sink, the legs to do whatever they like. Feel your belly relax, your shoulders settle into the ground. Release your jaw, relax the skin on your face. And each time you breathe out, feel the body soften more and more. Sinking into the earth, becoming more and more still. So thank you. My name's Michael Sadamo Johnson. I'm the director of Vibrantly Alive Yoga. Namaste.